I'm not fucking kidding around. You hear me? You hear me? Buckle your fucking seatbelt. Compete. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. When they talk you in dress, when they say things about the mom, when they say things about your kids, that don't mean I have been convinced. Is that cool? Is that acceptable? That's okay, right? Is that acceptable? I told you I would be relentless, and I am, and I will continue to be. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. I'm not the bad guy, peeps. They started this war. I did not. You fuck with the wrong guy. I ain't gonna stop. I'm in it for the long run. Because you love a lie. Because you are boundering. Because it's time for you to come up. Because this time the gloves are off. Because this time it's different. Because they're gonna fucking hate for all your skills. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. Keep it up. Guess what? Shut the fuck up. Keep it up. Keep it fucking up. Because guess what? You can't beat this. It's virtually impossible. All I'm gonna tell you is people in glass houses. I haven't even fucking started. Your turn, bitch. Wait, Vince, I just pushed the guy off my porch. I'm pumping, brother, and I'm coming for you motherfuckers. That's right. I am in the gym, and when I'm in the gym, I'm thinking about the people who are gonna fucking pay their debt to me. Don't cross the Duke. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the Duke. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the Duke. Don't work that way. Don't cross the Duke. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the Duke. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the Duke. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the Duke. Don't work that way. Don't cross the Duke. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the Duke. We have no problems, Brennan. My kids had abandoned me, Brennan. So you better not fucking lie about me again, Brennan. And I'm not fucking around, Brennan. And I'm not fucking around, Brennan. You lie one more fucking time about me, Pinky, I'll be coming to your door. We're gonna have the talk. I'll be coming to your door. I'll be in New York soon, Kev. I'll be coming to your door. One more time, Brennan. I'll be coming to your door. Where were you when they called the school district? Where were you when they got me fired? Everybody coming to Steve's defense. Dr. Steve is a great guy. Fuck off. Where were you when they canceled gigs? Where were you when it cost me thousands? Where were you when I was sold out? Where were you, Sunflower Dragon? Tell me, I'm allowed to be mad at? You don't know the abuse that I've gone through. Tell me, I'm allowed to be mad at? You don't know the abuse, all you assholes. You don't know the abuse of Peter. You don't know the abuse of that Tookie. You don't know the abuse of Clay Dabbler. He's a fucking moderator. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the Duke. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the Duke. Don't work that way. Don't cross the Duke. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the Duke. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the Duke. You think your life is not gonna change now? Don't cross the Duke. Don't work that way. Don't cross the Duke. Wait for it. Wait for it. Don't cross the Duke.
Kind of this Puerto Rican thing, I think. I don't know. I just don't like to be crossed.
Can you show me a picture? I told the world. Fucking cowards. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I was bullied as a child. I was bullied as a father. But in elementary school, that is an act of violence. They don't hate fucking with my guests, fucking with my friends, fucking with my family. That is an act of violence. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I done with WhatsApp, I done with kids' name, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having a Twitter war. I done with WhatsApp, I done with kids' name, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having a Twitter war. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I told the world. Fucking cowards. I'm old school. I don't believe in anonymity. Boom! School!
It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. So chug a course, cause here we go. It's
time. Super Jack was really low today. Fucking hell.
Skol, everybody. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the world-famous Uncle Rico Show with your world-famous Uncle Rico hosts. We got Lenny, a no-call, no-show tonight so far. So we got Rico for you, ready to go. Either way, we got John stuff. We got the toe game. We got some Carmex to catch up on. We got to thank everybody that was here earlier today behind the wall, Tier 1, for the blunder years. We appreciate you guys. Welcome to the show. And round of applause, if you will, for one Mr. Anthony Zenhauser and Mr. Mike Morse. That's right. We got Joe in the back and Andy. The team is back together again, full strength. All of you in the chat, hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify, all that good stuff, and get yourself a membership. Be with us. We got another blunder coming up. You get 2 every week if you're a member. So get yourself a Tier 1 membership, get yourself Tier 2 membership, get yourself everything. Either way, get one. If you can't swing it, you can be gifted a Tier 1 membership. You have to click on the link in the description. It'll take you to your settings, turn on accept gifted memberships, and good luck. That's it. That's the spiel. I'm done. Welcome to the show. Hi, everybody. Gentlemen.
Hey, may I make a statement? First of all, I'm spitting tax about Lenny not being here and not even letting you know. That nothing makes me angrier than if you're not going to be somewhere, at least let the fucking people know. So now I hope he does come, because I'm going to rip him a new, equally unattractive asshole.
Fact.
Yes. So I'm already pissed. And I'm watching the great songs that we have in the beginning there. And it really just dawned on me about Don't Cross the Duke. For 2+ years, John has been threatening physical violence on, what, 2 dozen people?
Well, remember, he wanted to fight everybody in one night at one point, like 7 or 8 people.
Yeah, like Digstown. Remember that movie?
Digstown, yeah.
I mean, he's traveling to me. He's threatening all this stuff. And zero, what he does, he Karens out like a little pussy and then does the lawsuit. I mean, that's when you look back in retrospect of how tough he was pretending to be.
He's a guy driving his car who rolls up all the windows and then talks shit about the driver next to him in the lane next to him.
Wow.
Yeah. That's him. That's the
Pussy
guy.
Grande.
You guys want to make any predictions on what his excuse was tonight? Why
Lenny?
he didn't show up? Now I'm
No.
going to say he got arrested in some parking lot.
Right. He was scratching his hair and somebody thought he was masturbating.
Yeah.
No, I think he's going to pull this move where he goes, well, you didn't let me know in advance.
Oh.
And it's like, it's Wednesday. You know, you're either here Wednesday or Thursday. He sent me his schedule the other night. He's not working. So where you at?
I had to go to the grocery store and buy a stalk of celery.
A choir practice.
It is my drive around 3 towns night.
Well, this is also a possibility. The roommates killed him, either the poofer or the shitter. One of
There's
the
fucking
pooper
shit
or the
on the
poofer.
fucking floor. A lump of fucking shit.
Yeah, poofer or pooper. Somebody could have got him. He could have killed the roommates. That's another possibility. And
Mike, while you were gone, you missed a lovely recorder solo from Lenny.
Oh. You missed a lot.
Oh man, I have to get a recorder. I mean, I'll challenge him.
Oh my God, a recorder off?
Yep.
He will storm out of here. Are you kidding me? Like Bo Jackson, he'll snap it over his knee.
He goes, I need my sheet music. I can't play it. I can't play anything without my sheet music. I'm like, you don't know one fucking song. Do hot cross buns. Come on.
Mary had a little
something.
lamb. Isn't that the first thing? Twinkle, play Twinkle Twinkle. You know, I mean, what the hell? What are we talking about here? The recorder. Remember, he was supposed to give us his top 5 dragons this week that he owns.
Oh wow.
Yeah. God damn him. We had a yay or nay of Broadway musicals.
Yeah, I spent all afternoon doing those goddamn
I
graphics.
just put them under the hot lamp. They'll be fine for next
We
week.
don't even need Lenny here to talk about. That's how
made
Lucy
a fast food
fell in
movie.
love. Yeah, fast food edition. Yeah. That's how Lucy fell in love with him. We were just telling Lenny stories at the table, and it was too good to be true.
Maybe he's on the phone with her. Maybe that's why.
Maybe. I told him the other day she's upset. You didn't reach out. You kind of ran to Kate, and then you left her hanging.
Oh
So,
man, maybe he thought we were gonna sandbag him tonight with Lucy Hot Tits.
Yes, right? Exactly. Nice try, gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right.
I do
What
have
you
a
got?
Wednesday of the week here, Shuli, that we haven't seen yet.
Well, please, by all means, let's
Since,
at
especially
least
since
watch.
Lenny isn't here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But now it's time for Wednesday of the week. Last time on It's Wednesday.
But Lenny, you earned your way onto the show by drinking your cum twice.
Not according to you, because you wanted me to do it again. So can we stop now?
Lenny was
Because
caught.
apparently you
telling
want
all
nothing.
things
You
closed.
didn't want me here to begin with, and
I love you.
take every No, you don't, because you would leave the commentary off every time you open your mouth.
I notice his eyes are closed when he's really thinking or when he's really mad.
Right.
And he's almost always mad.
Right.
Compliment with
I'm
one hand
trying
and
to help
stab
you.
with another.
Trying to-
Constantly.
Can I? Yes, he does do that. He's ambidextrous like that.
All right. So would you rather lick a guy's come off a woman's breast, another guy's come off a woman's breast, or go to medieval or Renaissance fair with me?
Gun to your head.
He's thinking.
Yeah, I might go with the cum.
Wow. That's how much.
I mean-
That you can't fake that kind of
whole
hate.
new
world.
If I had a
Or that kind of
had-
love of cum. You got. Yeah, I'm sorry.
if I had a gun to my head or cum to my head,
Come to my head, I would pick come.
I would pick cum to my head.
To my forehead.
Yeah, there's a special kind of hate that Lenny has for Mike, and
No, I've
you
done
know,
nothing but try to help him.
Mike probably loves him and studies him more than any of us.
Yeah.
So, which I think has a lot to do with the hate.
I want to get him laid. You know that. That was my first and only mission. Doesn't matter who he wants to fuck. I wanted
Yeah.
to get him laid.
We have a Rico package for you tonight. Anything you want to tease him with? What the package is?
Well, yeah, it's the one from yesterday that we didn't watch, where he's threatening to sue you, and you've got until June 7th to retract your statements, which is odd because
what's the current date deadline date that we have for this lawsuit?
June 13th. So within a week.
Yeah.
Wow. Something
Gave you
about
an
June.
extra, gave you an extra week.
He loves suing in June, this guy. I don't know what it is.
I
But can we
love to
please
sue
start
in
with Steel
June.
Toe?
Well, we have the steel toe game. We got a little Carmix update. We got, if you were joined us for Blunder Years today, we were watching John on this podcast. What was the name of the podcast?
The Tortoise and the Hare.
There's no way it's still running, right?
Absolutely not. The more research I did on it, the less I found.
So we watched this episode. John was wearing flip-flops, and one of his feet looked like a cross between an animal. It looked like a camel's toe. It literally looked like two big toes next to each other, side by side.
Yeah, it looked like a hoof, like a pig
It really
hoof.
did. Really did. Like a demonic
Yeah, it's
hoof.
the sign of the devil right there.
I wish I did more research too, guys. I found a video online.
Get out of here.
Might be important to watch.
What is it? Let me see it.
Ah, look at that.
Look at that, dude. Look at that.
That's so fucked up.
Come see the one-of-a-kind lobster foot boy.
All right. The toes aren't even like under the other toes because you can see, the shadow.
Yeah.
Why he's missing toes?
Yeah, no, it's a hoof, ma. It's a hoof.
He is. Whoa!
I gotta cut it off, ma. Look at that. That's insane. That's insane. That's the same toe next to the other toe.
Yeah.
I'm all thumbs. Look at me.
Yeah. We got steel toe and stole toe. Somebody stole his toe.
You know what? Though, hold on 1 second. Look at his other foot. I only see 4 toes on that foot.
1, 2. Yeah, I mean, well, you could maybe the one next to the little pinky baby toe might be a little curled under. That I can, that you can justify. The other one,
Yeah, if you zoom in to the right foot, like if you really enhance it, you can see Bigfoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty nuts.
That's why his feet stink. The bigger the toes, the bigger the smell.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I wonder if it's maybe diabetes. His toes are missing. There's no way you can tuck those toes under like that.
You're right. Like it's one thing for it to be grainy or not, HD or whatever, but like it doesn't make the other toes disappear.
Right.
And the big toe's fucked up on that foot too. Look at his big toe on the good foot; it's completely straight, and that one's at like a 45-degree
Yeah.
angle.
It's like his pointer finger. Yeah.
Reptilian toes.
Wow. He's missing toes.
His toes are so fucked up. None of us have even mentioned about his nice fitted pants.
Look at the
Look at those fucking homeless jeans.
Oh,
That's another thing. Like I said earlier today that he won't buy pants his size because he doesn't want to admit that he's that short. So he buys oversized pants and he just lets them hang over his feet.
Nah, Ma, I'm gonna pick him out of the men's department this time.
Ooh, and missing an action in the chat says he was thinking the same thing, diabetes, and explained the open sores.
Interesting. So maybe there were never strokes. Maybe they were removing toes.
Oh, there's toes missing.
Holy shit. This is Kevy Dondada's right. He's club-footed. Holy shit.
Wow.
Karl, you got to get in a pair of flip-flops and show your shit off. Let's see if there's any similarities.
Wow.
Another win for the camel toe.
Look at that.
That's insane. Dude, we didn't mess with any of this.
No,
we don't have that kind of technology or time.
We don't.
look at that. They're gone.
That's crazy. Oh,
He's shape shifting again.
Yeah, dude. His toes are shape shifting, bro.
Yeah. Why would you wear flip flops?
Look at that. That's crazy.
of all the lies that have been told since I left.
Yeah, so you had 10 toes?
You decide.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Can we just talk about how fucking great the editing was on that, Andy?
Yeah. Get that
All
out
right.
all over the
Let's-
internet, please.
Let's just pat ourselves on the back before we continue.
Andy cut that, not me. It's not like I was patting myself on the back.
But I did help a little bit.
Yeah.
Pat adjacent.
How good are we?
You guys are the best. I cannot lie.
They
You know
are
who else
great.
is the best? Flexi, my man from Australia. 23 months. Let's go.
Hello.
Ken Fresno. Good evening, Shalom Agar. Good evening. You must be an attorney, Ken. Hello. Only lawyers know me as Shalom. Off that Henny and
Behind my paywall.
Get that membership, kid.
Nice.
Hamhead gifting 5. I told you.
Thanks for bucks.
Turn on accept gifted memberships. You might catch one. Thank you, Hamhead.
You know,
We are currently still raising money for the defense team and the court costs. So far, we're going to hire Nick Ricada,
Okay.
Lucy, and Luigi.
Charlie Day.
Charlie Day. And the caveman lawyer. We're going to bring him back. We're going to have him represent. So, yeah, anything you can give would be great. What are we at in the tote board, Frog?
Yeah.
Let me total it up. I'll get right back with you.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Evening. Got to play COD, but we'll be listening. Tony, you got it? Never mind. You got to check out this game, Delta Force, dude. That's all I'll say. Rip it, Mike. That is a artist rendering of Lenny's asshole picture that Lenny sent us. All we had to do is ask, and because he claimed he had no hair on his asshole, and we said that's impossible, and so he sent us a picture. And guess who asked for it? Mike.
Yeah. No, I didn't
Mike
ask. I demanded.
Yeah, Mike was the one who instructed him to go do it, and he just left and went and did it.
Yep. That was amazing.
Can we get 2 frog jokes back to back? No, I don't approve of these jokes.
What's long and black? The line at Popeyes.
You know, it's horrendous.
Did you hear about the Mexican train killer?
No.
He had locomotives.
All right. You know what?
That was
I
cute.
actually don't approve of these.
Yeah.
I kind of like that last one.
I know you got to say that when we're on the air, but if you could stop saying those when we're not on the air, that'd be great. Is Len the first TSN whackpacker, or are there more? Oh, no. Well, Len's the first guy. Len's the first guy that I literally pitched him a few times to the Stern Show as a whackpacker. I've known him for years. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Text from Lenny.
Okay.
Why? 3 question marks. Didn't you let me know day and time earlier? Would have been sure to be available. This guy does nothing but work or run errands. And now he's not available.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Well, ask him what he's doing. Ask him what he's doing.
Okay.
I mean, you're
What?
essentially going to be having him on the show. So whether he likes it or not, he's now a part of the show.
All right, what is he doing? I say he's shopping. I say he's shopping for his little daily food.
I'm saying he's hanging out in his car smoking.
Right. I'm saying he's like that chick that John tried to hit. Oh, look at that. We are at 54.
Hulk Hogan, what do you have to say?
Whoops, that's the wrong one. Let's go. Let's go.
Ooh, that sounded bad.
No good?
No, no bueno.
All right. We won't be doing that anymore.
Lackluster happiness.
Thanks, StreamYard. Lenny loves lapping loads. Well, he's not here to defend himself. That's such a great... Lenny holding out for a raise? No, he's just being Lenny. This is how he is.
I'm insulating more lights into my car.
The guy drank his own load 3 times, I want to say.
Thrice, I believe.
2 for sure.
2 for us, and then once. That's how we got this whole thing started.
One's for charity.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did it 3 times to be a regular on the show, and then hated every second of being on the show. Even his toes turned on him. Yeah, really. Those toes are
Yep,
ridiculous.
sounds like he turned on me.
Was he getting paid to be on the regular on the show, or he just wanted?
No, none of us were getting paid back then.
No.
We didn't make any
Drink
money
come for free.
for free.
But he wanted it bad.
Yeah, well, the
Right,
cum or
yeah, I
being
don't
a
know.
part of the show.
Yeah. Well,
I think he wanted to come more than being a part of the show. I'll be honest.
Can somebody introduce me to Harvey Weinstein, please?
John is officially the Antichrist. Yeah, he is.
He's the anti-dad. He's the anti-comic.
Dodo, lobster foot. His toes aren't missing. They ran away. Yes.
Well, Jess said something before that maybe Asa was drinking when he was in the womb, but I think it was an abortion gone wrong.
oh, yeah.
I think maybe they tried to pull him out and they just got the toes, and then she changed her
Right.
mind. No, leave him in there. Just take his toes. No problem.
Ma, tell them about how they tried to get me, but they only got my toes.
Wow.
Damn it, Lenny, I'm in the animal hospital and have one wish in case I don't make it. I want you and Mike to hug it out and sing show tunes to me.
I would love to.
Well, we'll make sure he gets that Make-A-Wish when he shows up.
For sure.
Mike is looking like the Wish version of Michael Gross. That's funny.
Wow, you got the gross part right.
Family ties. We need boots on the ground to infiltrate Lenny's life, join the choir, and get a job at Wendy's, move into that house. I love that idea so much. If I had Mr. Beast's budget, I would pay somebody to go do that.
He just made 500 million subscribers.
Yeah,
I think
dude's
that was like
insane.
his final subscription count.
That game show, I don't care what anybody says, that game show on Amazon is great because it just shows these fucking pussy generation that are like all about each other's feelings, and then they're like, you have to eliminate someone on your team in order to advance to win $20 million. They're like, get the fuck out of here, and they're just shoving them off shit and ready to kill somebody. 1 minute they're crying how they feel ostracized, and then the next minute they're like, get up. It's great. He officially has more hemorrhoids than toes. Did Lenny like the way his cum tasted? I mean, he drank it 3 times. I would say that's a yes.
Yeah, we should have him do a review of cum.
Yeah, but
Different
his
cum.
don't
Different
make it
cum
weird.
from
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say
a blind taste test.
Let's do a different. We can get different animals cum. We'll
Right.
Send it to him, and he can try different cum. Be like a connoisseur, if you will.
Ooh. Ooh. Doctors only got the toes and the that explains both. That explains both. All right, listen. Let's what are we going to start with? You want to do the toe game out the
I
gate?
really want to do the steel toe game.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
Let's have some fun.
It's a game that's sweeping the nation. This is the toe goal game. We are betting on the following. Correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm not presenting this right. Will he hit the goal? Number 1. Number 2, what will he go over or under whatever the number Joe gives us of how many times he will say Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Rumble Rants, all that shit. How
Streamlabs,
many,
PayPal, Venmo,
Yeah.
Super Chats, Rumble Rants.
how many times is he going to do the spiel? That over under, and then will he hit the goal?
Okay.
All right. So let's get started.
So, yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, what number money rant does he run out of steam? Right. I like the running out of steam, the clear gear change, right? The gear shift of like, all right, and he does that. When you hear him go, all right, that's a good sign.
Whatever Johnny Crutches has, he catches it at that moment.
Yeah.
The run out of gas.
I feel
number.
this way all the time.
All right. So,
So how long was this episode?
okay. First question. How long we talking, Frank?
I will have to double check. I don't remember offhand. Give me 1 second.
Very important. 22 is a big number.
I mean, we gotta factor in it's between 3 to 5 hours, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere in that wheelhouse.
Yesterday's was 5, right? And yeah.
Yesterday was 5-hour show. The over/under was 21, I think, or 20, or no, 22.
I think 22, yeah.
So 22 is the number again. How many times will he say
Yeah, I think we're
Streamlabs
gonna
paper?
go with 22.
What?
Like,
Huh?
What?
I don't know what the fuck's going on with my shit. I think we're gonna go with 22 as like the over under number from now on.
Okay, I like it.
All right.
I like it. Okay, so do you know how long the show is, or are you looking?
I am looking. Give me one second.
Okay.
Hey, I don't even need it. I'm going under. I think he's doing under.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
While I'm looking, let me regale you with this. What do you call a black guy
4.5
in a three-piece
hours.
suit? Oh, 4.5.
Okay. I'm going under.
Under. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
I'm getting
brave pick, dude.
Yeah.
What about you there, Zenny?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna say 25. I'm gonna say he didn't hit the goal, and I'm gonna say the number money rant he runs out of steam is going to be 22.
The last one, huh?
End.
The one the over under mark, yes.
Okay.
But I'm saying he's going over, and he's going to be doing 25.
Okay.
Mike, you said under, and what did you say for goal? And
Does he hit the goal? God, he didn't. Well, he said he did, but this has to be like on air, that we see, right? It's not.
Right.
He
Just
always says he does.
Yeah. So I will say, I'm going against the norm. I'm saying yes, he hits the goal, and the money rant or the when does it run out of steam? 20.
Okay.
20, just a couple shy of mine. I'm going to say he hit, instead of hitting the goal, he hits Johnny Crutches tonight.
And then he hits the goal for hitting Johnny.
He can't feel anything below the waist. It's fine. I just slam him on his thighs.
I'm going to say, first off, legit, he does not hit the goal, number one.
Okay.
Second, he will go over. And third, number 14.
Wow.
That's when he's gonna go. All right, guys. That's when it gets serious.
That's when you would do it. That's when most people would probably freak out around 10 and go, do I still have to say this every goddamn 5 minutes?
All right. Those are my picks. You got it?
I got it.
All right. Here we go,
Remember
everybody.
their
Oh,
shit.
wait.
Let's go.
Hold on. We got some people in the chat. Marine Mike, thank you for your service, as always. He's picking Push. And I got to move this. Sorry. Push and number 15. All right. You're in, Marine Mike. Frank is saying no. He's taking the over, no goal, and number 16 for Frank. There you go. All right. Can we watch Lenny Cum episode for those that haven't seen it? It's a fucking classic. Yeah, we're gonna tweak a few things on there, but we'll get it up. Yeah. How about Guess the Minorities Cum game? Love you, Mike, Zen, and Shuli. Hi, Andy and Mr. Bigotry.
Hi, Craig.
Where's your little hi?
That was definitely
I don't know who Mr. Bigotry is, so
it's
I didn't
you.
hit the drop.
It's you.
It's you. So you're supposed to go, oh hey.
That was definitely Samoans cum.
Yeah, I'm not going to make fun of cum because it's white.
What is this?
Thalidomide. That's like the
thalidomide.
lobster hand people.
Oh yeah. There was a comic in New York. There's a comic in New York who's got hands like that.
Yeah. There was a newscaster, Bree Walker, Bree somebody who
she's married to Jim Lampley, the boxing guy.
There you go.
The guy, my favorite guy, goes, the tail of the tape from the armpit to the end of the knuckle. It's like, it's a little, I don't need to know that you're going in at the guy's armpit. It's like a boob job.
Bree, touch me with those weird things.
Yeah. She was beautiful. And then you got to those hands. You're like, I don't don't know.
We have to find some pictures of John with sandals like earlier than that, because I have to believe that he had sandals on at some other point, and that wasn't the case.
Right. You want to hear this?
Well, I know we've seen one fight. I remember he did a photo of at least one fight. I don't know if they were both on there.
Yeah, they were, because you did the pterodactyl thing, right?
Well, with one of them, I don't remember if they were both of them or he just had the one. No.
Do you guys want to start the game, or you want a Lenny update?
Yeah,
Lenny update. Yeah.
Been running around taking care of things. I normally have no time for e.g.
eggs.
Still hopping on car receipt and doing state taxes. Oh, yeah, he's doing his own taxes this year and last year. Regardless, without knowing there's going to be a broadcast, I would never know to check. I don't get audio notifications or text emails. I check periodically throughout the day. More if expecting contact. If anyone had even mentioned today, I've been here for sure. Tomorrow is room and car cleaning day.
Tell him to come on for 5 minutes right now.
Yeah.
Just tell him, just come on when he gets home.
When you clean a room, you clean a room. I mean, it takes you 10 minutes.
Let me tell you something. If he's missing Thursday to clean that room, when he comes on, that fucking thing better be spotless. That fucking thing better look like a goddamn palace.
Oh my God.
I have to rearrange my board games.
I've lost my Parcheesi pieces. It's not a good time right now.
I organize.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I have to now I fucked it up.
It's way better than what I was gonna say. I'd be like, I have to organize my dragons by the colors of the spectrum.
All right, let's get into the toe game, everybody. Come on.
Real quick, speaking of toes, I know this is a low resolution photo, but you guys remember this photo?
Yeah, there it is.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
All right,
Yes.
so yeah, we don't know what year that is, but
those don't even look human.
no, they
Right.
don't look human at
But
all.
it would have been the left foot that's all fakakta in the video from earlier, right?
But let me ask you this. Is it normal for the toe next to the big toe to be bigger than the big toe?
Yeah, some genetics, some people
Okay.
have different kinds of toads where they're descending, or they're all the same length.
Yeah, but
It's
look at those
weird.
toe knuckles. That is disturbing.
On the left, that's crazy. That's some sort
Yeah.
of like that's what do you call that? Arthritis or some shit.
Yeah,
like
maybe
that.
maybe it was when he fell off his motorcycle. It happened to his finger and his toes.
So you see that, and there's no way those toes can be on that foot that we saw today.
That one of these John's toes is not real. I don't
Wasn't
care what
Biden
anybody
not
says.
cloned, it was
That
John.
motherfucker, that motherfucker's toes are not real. All
Wow.
right, let's go.
Out,
Toe
Kev,
game.
another good, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo.
I'm John's new player, Bilbo Baggins. All right, we don't have time for this. Let's go. Number one in the books.
Super Chats and Rumble Rants. I'm guessing new members. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow, lost steam on number two.
Yeah. Ooh. Did not see
If
that.
anyone had number two, Jesus.
Rumble Rants. Let's go to Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Best audience in the world, 255. Away from today, Streamlabs,
Jesus.
PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, and
Rumble Red.
Rumble Rants.
Joe,
Streamlabs, PayPal.
quick question for you, Joe. How many people does he get in the chat?
How many viewers does he have?
How many live viewers does he get? Yeah.
I've heard him say like 800 to 1,000, but
that
I don't.
true?
I'm
On
not watching.
YouTube, he gets like 300, but he also claims to have like 1,000 watching on Rumble. So
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
All right.
Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. gifted memberships. Thank you so much. 190 away from today's goal. Thank you guys very much. You're doing a fantastic job. I appreciate it. Streamlabs, PayPal.
There's that bounce you were talking about.
Rumble Rants. What am I missing? All the different ways. Throw in your money. And let's knock this out. We're in.
If you're not enthusiastic about making money, how is everybody else going to be enthusiastic about making money?
That's it, man.
Rumble Rants, Super Chats.
3:30 on YouTube today, only about 20 interacting. Well, listen, if it's a morning thing, like, I don't necessarily give them shit for that. A lot of people are just listening while they're working or doing something, and so they're not going to be in the chat interacting as much. I get that. But,
how dare you give this guy the benefit of the doubt?
I'm just saying, a morning is a different animal with this shit,
Well, stop doing it in the morning then.
He can. He's a shock jock. That's what shock jocks do. They're not on in the evenings, Zen.
Get up at 4 o'clock for the 5 o'clock in the morning drive.
Yeah.
Can't shock at 7 p.m.
Start giving traffic and weather. What the fuck?
We got
Where's Johnny Crutches? Do you slide into his own DMs?
One of us has to reach out to. I really want to do that make me laugh thing with Johnny. I want to get him on here. I'm not looking for him to trash this guy.
Everyone's been like humping for the fourth mic. I say Johnny Crutches. Give him the fourth mic. Let's see what he can do. Let him rip.
That's what I'm saying.
What? I keep it moving. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, and Rumble.
Hold on, PA Chatter. 2.8 thousand views on Rumble yesterday. Steel Toe is live now. Okay, so 2.8. Yes, there's some. No, if he had 1,000 live viewers, it'd be well over 2.8, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Rants. We're guys are doing great today. We haven't really done any goal talk at all. 185 away from today's goal. Keep it going.
7.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants.
He's giddy.
Rally up. It's been a fucking awesome morning. You guys have been crushing it. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. We're back to perfect. Let's knock out that $185 that we've got left. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Let's get it done. Let's call it another win.
Fresh fish here. Fresh fish.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs.
Make some cash. Get this 185 down. Let's knock this down. $100 by 9:30. I would really appreciate it. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Let's bring the anxiety down a little bit. Let's go on a nice $50 to $100 rally.
Whose anxiety? Wait.
His.
Yeah.
Medically. Wait, but don't you understand? Medically, depending on what you give, it goes accordingly with his health and mental health.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Makes total sense.
Back on track again. Help us out. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. I'd love to stop and hang out in the chat, but there ain't no money in the chat, and I got to keep dancing and performing.
Whoa.
I'd like to come in there and shake all your hands and thank you personally, but unfortunately, I don't have that kind of time or willing to do it.
Sorry, we'll play catch another time. Daddy's got to work right now.
Cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon here.
I'd love to come there and lick cum off your tit, but that's work to do.
So you guys can help us hit that goal. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Pretty please. With cherries on top, help us hit this. $9.99. Thank you, guys. A few more of those, and we've got ourselves a win for the toe.
$9.99.
Yeah.
Another 45 of those.
Just a smattering.
PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble
Just
Rants.
a load. Just a load.
Let's see what we can do.
Over my
170
wife's
away
tits.
from today. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. I'm having way too much fun today.
Are you?
So you guys,
That's the last thing I think when I watch these is how he's having a blast doing this.
could get in the habit of throwing in, 5-10s here and there. That would be great. Throwing in some memberships, a little, clicking that Streamlabs PayPal and Venmo link, buying something from the Streamlabs store. Let's get in there because I understand everybody hates when the last hour of the show turns into this. But I got no other choice. When we're
Wow.
down 170.
You cannot do it.
Wow, look at this man. Look at the position you put me in, audience. This is not me. This is a you problem.
Listen, guys, my hands are tied. It's your fault. Daddy doesn't want to hit you.
Yeah.
You make him hit you.
Oh, we are so going over in this bitch.
So, couple of bucks here and there. You got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people checking out the show.
Wow.
Let's do it. PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, guys.
That was that twitch in the eye somebody said the other day.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Hundreds and hundreds of people
Watch this.
checking out the show. Let's do it. PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, guys. Please throw something
He might be an alien, Dandy.
at the show. This is a bummer today. We're taking a real hard L after really.
Oh no, 19 is a clear energy shift.
Yeah,
I would
that's
pick
true.
19 as the number.
I was really encouraged today. It's too bad.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, that's-
no.
They're all gone.
Oh, that guy, he was happier than Steel Toe is right now. Ay, ay, ay.
Help us out if you can. I'm sorry that it's probably going to take this for me to make a buck, but oof, today's a rough one. Streamlabs,
What do you want me to
PayPal,
do?
Venmo,
Get a
Super
job?
Yeah. All right, let me go get the cum sickle. You guys win. This is what you want?
Chats, Rumble Rants. Let's talk like the show isn't fucking imploding. Let's just play make-believe here.
Whoa, under. Under no goal at number 19. Beautiful.
You know what I think we're gonna do from now on, though?
Talk to me.
I think we, you guys pick the number he runs out of steam in real time, like when you get to the one where you think he's run out, because having you pick in advance might be a little too hard to get someone to win this thing.
All right, I like it. We'll if somebody's got a feeling on the next one, just pipe up. I'll pause it. You make your claim, and then we'll move on. Look at this. 2 cookies for a write out. Got all 3. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, baby. Come on.
Well, we'd like to give you a prize, but our hands are tied right now.
I predicted under 17. Wow, that was close. Good shit.
17 was close. Yeah.
Good shit. See? Now
It's
it's
hard.
watchable. Now it's watchable. Frog, why did you suggest me this name? Wow, it's not cool, Frog.
Yeah. Terrible.
Thalidomide makes flipper babies. Yeah, that comic, I forget his name, but he was really funny.
Yeah, I don't think he's in the city anymore, but his name was Mike something with a K.
I judged a roast battle he was on, and he was fucking. I mean, that's a dream. That's a dream. That's something you want to roast. John Foot picture from the Tonight Show in Discord. Happy 14th. 14 months, same chick. Thank you very much, Mac. Super terrific podcast. Thank you. You wanted top 5 dragons. It spiraled Lenny's anxiety. I texted him, when will you be home? I haven't heard back yet. Second toe longer is called flame foot. Just do it.
I have a feeling he's not going to text you back.
I know.
When he gets home, I think he's turning his phone off.
I'm in for the night.
Yeah.
Kiss the toe, baby. Let's go. It's all your fault, not mine.
Yep.
Thank you. Can someone take Streamlabs, Rumble Rants, etc., and make a jingle like baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet?
Working on it.
DJ Dabbles.
Not only that, but I'm sure you can take those words and put them in one of those AI song generators, and I'm sure it could come up with
Okay.
It does still look weird, though.
It does.
It does
Those toes after the second one
Yeah.
are like
Fused together.
Yeah.
Like he's doing the live long and prosper thing.
I was just thinking the Star Trek thing with his
Star
toes.
Trek thing. Jim.
We're also accepting Wawa cards, Camel Cash, Marlboro Miles,
Chuck E. Cheese tickets.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
You know how weird your foot's got to be not to goof on the rest of you? Kind of like that on the Tonight Show. It's a hoof, Ma. It's a hoof. It's in, we got to cut it off.
I love that every picture you see of him on the Tonight Show, he's being belittled in some way.
Yes, he was the stunt boy over there. Perfect. He left thinking he was going to show them all, and they made him the fucking Baba Booey of the Tonight Show. But that's actually disrespectful to Baba Booey.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's fine if your job is to be a sight gag. Then that's awesome. Embrace it. Just be that guy. But don't 10 years later start talking about your artwork. That's fucking retarded.
To try and get laid.
Yeah.
It was like the lamest shit today on Blunder Years. He did this podcast, and there was this guy and girl, and he first of all, he hit on the girl at her party, and she told him she was a lesbian. She was dating another woman. And then on the podcast, she said, "Nah, I was just kidding. It was just John was being aggressive." So I thought she goes, "I thought it'd be funny." It was to us for sure. But yeah. Oh shit!
No.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. How are we losing money in this telethon?
Wow.
Jerry.
Wow. Well, no
Jerry's
wonder he's
siphoning a little off the top there.
No,
that's
my money, Dean.
I'll be crying at the end of this singing the song.
Any update on the legal thing, Shuli? Have you heard from attorney at law Tabor Benedict, former convicted felon?
Well, I have not, and I'll tell you, if that name pops up on my caller ID, I will be doing cartwheels. But no, I have yet to hear from one Tabor
You should try
Benedict.
calling him again on the air.
Hey, Joe, Steel Toe's live now.
Oh,
Yes, he
in
does
there.
an evening show, believe it or not. To
Pop
quote
in there.
Kevin
Let's-
Brennan, he streams like CNN.
Let's see what he's up to.
He's talking about Dave
curious.
Portnoy, I think.
Can someone tell Toe he needs an Ant and Norton? So you're saying he's like a traffic cop?
We all need an Ant and Norton.
Goddamn right. Every show would love
Our
one.
shows would be unbelievable if we all had those guys.
Where'd you hear this shit?
What? Josh,
Well-
what have you heard?
That was
What do you
already
mean?
predicted. He was going to
Yeah.
sell his house as a loss. So is Karl. And unfortunately, it's just the neighborhood. But
Yeah.
Oh, can
Wait
we
a
take
minute.
that reminds me of, speaking of long arms, if you could put up these so people can actually do a screenshot if they want to do their own porta-johns.
Yeah. If you
yeah,
want
that'll
to
look good on our
vandalize, if you want
cease
to
and desist.
yeah, if you want to vandalize landmarks in your
Fucking
area,
buyout deal.
By now, police were already hot on his tail, firing multiple shotgun and M4 rounds at the bulldozer.
M4
But this
rounds.
was to no avail.
all right, get out of here.
He smashed
I don't
into
know
Mountain
what's
Parks Electric,
Watching the
destroying its front
killdozer
facade.
footage. Guy who built a bulldozer and drove it through town because he was mad about something. I don't
How long ago
remember.
was that?
The anniversary was like today or yesterday. So
It's been 21 years or something.
yeah. Yeah. So, hot off the press.
Look, he just hold on a sec. Can I back this up?
Yeah.
He just yawned. He's bored by this fucking shit.
Oh my God. Sunshine says nothing is selling in Southwest Florida. Well, we knew both those things were going to happen. A, he was going to sell that place, and B, he was going to lose money on it for sure.
But why? Why even fucking go down there? Like, was that bad intel? Did somebody give him a hot tip that he
That's a
just
great-
he went down there and decided to buy up real estate? Like somebody fucking scammed his ass.
Right. Like, that's what I would like to know is who's the guy who talked you into buying a place out there? How did you
Well,
figure?
Someone
How did you-
did. I can explain exactly how, because if you remember, John says that he did his research and found out that Cape Coral was an and doing his research means some drunk was like, Cape Coral's really an upcoming area.
Yeah, first of all, one thing we all know is he never does his research on anything. So,
Right, but mom bought it. He didn't buy it.
well, there was, okay, here's a great point. Stacey says Hitman Dan's dad already lived out there, so that's number one. So he wants to be close to his buddy and all the party favors that they like. Then the other thing was, this was a theory early on that he put so much down because he was wanted to hide money from the family.
Right. But also, wasn't it some sort of a flex too? Because he had the place in California, and then he wanted to have the place in Florida as well. Like he, at one point, he was renting, but he was owning a house. It's kind of like going like, oh, I'm gonna summer in Florida, or I'm gonna winter in Florida.
Yeah, but if you're in California, you don't need to winter in Florida.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He was
It's like
already
living
wintering
in Vancouver and getting a ski chalet somewhere else. You don't need it.
Yeah, he was already wintering in the perfect spot.
So do you think he was like
it's listed?
It's not listed. Okay.
But he was like to his mom. He was like, "Mom, you're gonna be like a snowbird,
right?
Like you can, when it gets cold in Long Island, you can come down to Florida, but she's not coming down. She hasn't come down yet, right?
No, not that we know of.
Right.
Gravitas.
But believe me, if she was down there, she would have been all over the podcast. He would have been like, "Ma, say hello to my people." The podcast, she would have been on the screen cleaning stuff. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, you're right.
Get me some water.
Well, who else does he know that used their mom on the show?
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I mean? So just go with what you know, man. His name was Marvin Hemier.
Haymeyer.
What? Okay. The loss doesn't matter. Mommy has him covered. How much can she have him covered for? She's got other kids. She's got her own life. She's got grandkids. Like, how much of this is all hands on deck for John? When's enough?
Well, but first of all, it's her kid, and it's the kid that is constantly asking her for stuff, and we've seen people just give in because he's so relentless with his grifting. He'll just bother to, but so then that's when the other siblings have to come in and go, Mom, you gotta hold back a little bit.
Yeah, I don't buy this. No income tax in Florida, so he was hoping to pocket more of the YouTube money. He had no idea YouTube was going to be as profitable as it was for him when he got that place. It was either Hitman Dan talked him into it, or somebody else at the pub talked him into it. And it was a drunken decision. The only sober part is when he conned his mom into it. And the rest is all fucking just drunk decision making.
Yeah, it sounds like a kind of like an open Ponzi scheme almost, right?
Yes.
Like it's just like you get the referral, then you get some sort of kickback from some guy who's got him a stranglehold on the real estate down there.
Yeah. Interesting. You know what else is interesting? My man Carmix.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I have a text here. Will be in and available from 2 p.m. onward Thursday. If you give me time during day, I'll set an alarm. Or you can tell me now to look out for the link. Then Friday after 1 p.m. So he's
Tell him
available
tomorrow.
Thursday.
Tell him right now. Tell him tomorrow at, what do we want? 7 or 8?
7. AKA tomorrow.
June 5th.
So you need me at 2,300 hours.
The market in Southwest Florida has softened in the past 5 years. It's down 30% from the high, with about 20% left to fall in the next few years. It doubled from 2015 to 2020, and it is still on the way down. Wow. That's not good. Florida meant easy access to the best powders.
I think he also thought he was gonna be pulling bitches like left and right. Like this is gonna be like he's an eligible bachelor. This is gonna be like his hunting ground.
Me and you, Danny. Me and you. We're gonna pull some broads. And then then Dan gets a list of things to fix and build around his house. And Dan's like, wait a minute, what happened to the party we were supposed to have every day?
And then John complains about how the ugly women in Cape Coral, right, in that area,
Yeah.
which means that any woman who was responding to him on the dating apps was less than attractive. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Or in his eyes, or maybe
Well, no. They were less attractive because a good-looking woman is not going to swipe right on that.
Well, remember, if she's not like a solid 10,
Yeah,
it's an uggo to
Right.
him.
Although
The nerve, the balls on this guy.
Smell it.
So we're talking interesting. I'm interested in this dude, Carmex. Not really in what he's saying or his life. I'm more interested in just the way he is on these shows. This roller coaster of like being mellow and then screaming. His yelling it's intriguing. He's usually drunk, so I'll slow down to see a wreck. You know what I mean? I'm not saying my shit don't stink. So I guess Frog, you found something?
Yeah, shout out to Doom. It was a really long clip. I just kind of picked out a few minutes of it that I thought were funny.
Okay, this is Carmex on his show, or what is this?
I couldn't tell if this is his show or Pat Dixon's show because he's on with Pat. So I don't know if Pat was on his show or vice versa.
Okay, I got it. Here we go.
Did you hear like ominous music playing in the background?
Right.
Actually, good point. It was probably Pat's show because there was no stupid music.
It doesn't sound like Castlevania in the back. Then it's probably Pat's show.
Well, you see how easy that is to just apologize, though. I mean,
Yeah,
you could apologize
apologize.
to. You made a lot of very provocative comments and a lot of intrusive comments about Taz tonight. How?
Where should I belong? Where should I begin, Pat? Please tell me.
You could say, "I'm sorry that I said your pussy lips should be in my mouth, and that I will lick your pussy."
Wait, he wants Pat's pussy lips in his mouth?
No, he wants Taz's pussy lips in his mouth. Taz is the lady on the far left.
Gotcha. I thought she was Shmuel for a second.
No,
I wasn't sure.
It's the one that looks like she just went to Hogwarts.
Right.
Very nice girl.
I will give you a baby. It's all this wild, inappropriate shit.
I will give you a baby. I'll put my seed in your womb. Womb with a view.
Well, there you go. There's the respect that you have for Taz.
I love Taz, but she doesn't have a respect.
Don't use
for
that
me.
L word.
No. She doesn't respect me, so why should I respect her?
Wait,
See, so it's conditional.
Dare I ask what this fight is about?
I think there was a previous
I'm already
video.
out. I'm already out. I've lost interest. If it takes that long for anyone to explain what this is, I'm out. I don't need to just let me see the guy scream.
So it's conditional.
Oh, shut up, Shmuel. What do you know? So
Shut up, Shmuel.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna let you know what's going on. So, okay. So I go ahead and send a
He's like a
super
combination of Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr. put together. Let me tell you something, babe.
Play the clip of him saying that stuff. It's hilarious. What? The pussy lips thing? I don't know where to find him saying pussy lips.
Hold on, I might be able to dig it out somewhere.
Dig out those pussy lips then.
Trying to get my hair right like it. There we go. That looks kind of like him.
super tip to Pat Dixon. Oh, I loved you. I loved you from Taz.
It's the only time I
shut up.
It's the only time I do that to you, huh?
Shut the fuck up, Taz.
Again, I respect you. Shut up.
I don't respect Taz. You don't respect me, so there's no mutual.
But why do you think that is, Carmen?
That's not what respect is, too.
There's no mutual respect.
There was.
Karmic, why do you
There was
think
never.
that is? There was.
There was
There was.
There was.
I'll see you in hell.
But first, put your pussy lips on my mouth.
Why are you copying my haircut if you don't like me?
your chat
Tell
room.
me this. Tell
no,
me
no,
this.
no. That's the chat room that
Okay.
Pat Dixon.
So fine, but tell me this, Carmen. Why can't you watch that stream where you talked about Taz that first time? Why can't you watch that?
I can't watch it because Taz was crying her eyes out.
Ah,
watch yourself.
I wasn't on your stream.
She wasn't on your stream.
She was crying. He's got the wrong stream. He goes, I couldn't watch because she was crying. They're like, no. Why can't you watch your show where you said these things? I take it is what Pat's asking him.
I have a show.
Right.
Crying her eyes out the week after on your stream.
Watch yourself, and she's never cried her eyes out on this fucking
Yeah.
stream.
So why do I want to watch that? Whatever.
No, watch
words
yourself.
I
Why
said.
can't you watch
Watch
yourself?
Watch
her
your
cry.
stream, man.
Because you made her cry,
Your
you say?
stream.
That made her cry. Why do I want to watch that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just turned into Jiminy Glick all of a sudden.
Why? What? Tell me about this new movie you got coming out.
With the teary eyes, but I do know that
Of
you're
course
afraid.
you don't, because she was crying on your show.
So right, I don't think that's
I
true.
never cried
Bullshit.
in public, Carmen.
No.
Bullshit.
Kermit.
I don't
Now
do
you
that
cry.
shit, man.
I came on
You
your
do.
fucking stream.
Do not project your
Shut
shit
up.
onto me, man.
Bullshit.
He's like, I can't watch it because she cried and it broke my heart. And she's like, I didn't go. Shut up. Shut up.
Maybe you were
I
looking
went
for
on
your
your
crying
stream.
eyes,
Shut
thinking
your
that she
fucking
was
mouth.
crying.
I'll kill you, but I love you.
Someone shut up Israel, please.
Is Carfax in the same chair John was at that that show time?
Let's say.
Because that's what real men do, Carmen.
Well, if I did, then Taz would say, I'm a boy. I identify as a boy. So
We've already
can't-
been through this, man.
I
that's not
identify
really-
as a boy.
See, this is the whole
That's
round
the word.
See, this is the
I
it's fun and
identify
everything,
it.
but it's just the drunk
you
loop.
you guys want the answer. If you want the answer, then shut the fuck up for a moment.
Well,
Okay.
give us
That's right. I'm as real as Friday following Thursday, my friend. So don't forget it.
an answer.
Goddamn
and
answer.
Stop a work. Stop.
I'm
shutting the fuck
hovering over you in my Godmobile.
I eat dimensions for brunch.
I shit rainbows into Taz's mouth and pussy.
up salad.
Then
Just
shut
answer-
the fuck up.
Just answer a
Shut up!
question, dude.
Shut up.
Answer it on any level.
Can you? Can you accept it? Oh, well, let's see.
Oh, you're after me, Lucky Charms.
Or not,
Oh,
we
no,
won't know
you
until
can't.
you give it to us.
Clever you are.
Because you
Neither
said.
one of these people ever said anything bad.
Oh,
about
okay.
you,
Here
alright?
goes Schmiel with his breathtaking point of
But
view.
they never.
That's what I want to see. Some
Yeah.
fucking passion.
said anything
Yes,
bad about
That's
you.
what we
Answer it, dog.
need. We need this. We need Schmiel's idea.
Point to me
Schmiel,
one
listen to me, Schmiegel.
I
time
want to
when
get my
Pat or
point.
Taz said anything
Oh,
negative
you
about
guys
you.
are fucking retarded.
So
Well,
one
you
we
know,
accused
illuminate.
Taz of being
You
a
know what's
whore,
great?
and now
He's perfectly he's being perfectly reasonable until Shmuel talks and then he
Yes.
loses his mind.
Loses
Well,
it.
if you let me just say one thing, Shmuel, shut up,
Yeah.
Shmuel.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear from the banking industry.
she plotted
Shut your fucking
your
mouth,
entire
Schmiel.
chat to go against you.
Schmiel,
He's
yeah,
like a
that's-
Tim Robinson character.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? From I Think You Should Leave.
Yeah.
What are you even
No.
doing? You're not supposed to do that. I didn't do
really
shit. Yeah,
It's
Nothing
very
to say.
interesting that
You
you
have
had
really
this
nothing to
relationship with
say.
Taz for a
You
year.
have nothing
and you
to bring
talked
to the
and you
conversation.
became friends,
You have
but yet your
nothing to
chat, people you've
You have
never met in your
nothing to
life,
bring.
never spoke to, were
Nothing.
able to turn you
Nothing.
Can nobody hear the other person?
against Taz.
Nothing
And now
to
you're
bring.
saying that Taz
All right.
orchestrated that?
Maybe
very confused.
if Pat has a set of balls, he'd remove Schmiel from this conversation.
I don't. How did she treat you like garbage?
Well, she treated me like I was a king of fucking Sultan every time I made a fucking super tip towards Lady F.
She was grateful. I was too. Just like we
Yeah, it's
treated
like, thanks,
everybody
man.
like we treated everybody like that. We treated literally everybody like that.
Of course.
So you're
There's
free.
nothing wrong with that.
Ben Taz on
If you're just tuning in and you want a recap on what this fight's about, I got nothing. I don't know what to tell you. It's almost done.
MLC. I'm the bad guy, like you guys fucking treated me.
Okay, I don't know what you mean. by
No,
treated
you don't.
I don't.
You guys had a good fucking time. You guys had a good time at my expense.
We did do that.
All right, I'm putting in the other video. It starts out. It's like the beginning of the video. I'm putting it now in the Discord, Joe.
All right. Well,
this is what he was saying.
Okay. See if
You
you,
know,
can
whatever.
get it right to that part. You know, if you can, cue it up to
It's
that.
like literally right after the intro, Doom's intro.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
it's the first part of that.
You guys treated me like shit after everything I fucking did for you.
No. Oh, I never heard that in the Dabbleverse before.
Or you treated us like shit.
How?
After.
How?
After.
Carmen,
You called me a
keep
whore,
saying
dog.
I didn't call you
they
a
treated you
fucking
like shit,
whore.
but you've never really told us how they treated you like shit.
Oh, not gonna fall for that one.
Let me tell you something, Shuli. Saturday night at the bank. If you don't think I'm getting that briefcase, Shmuley, you're out of here. Fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How?
Because I'm an ugly fucking
We
idiot.
talked about this.
Shut up,
man.
Paz. I'm an ugly fucking idiot.
Come on, don't.
Paz wants to make me look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. What's up with that, Taz? Stop making him look like an idiot.
You're making me look like a maniac.
He's got this. You don't need to make him look like an idiot. Shout out to Doom.
The ability to allow me to lick her twat, then I will lick that twat. Holy fuck, I'll lick it. I'll lick whatever yeast infection she has out.
Oh. Well, medically, he's going to help her.
I'm a different man.
He's the Pillsbury Doughboy, and I'm gonna get that cinnamon
Taz
bun.
was a real man to eat her puss. You're looking no further than this right now.
My saliva is cranberry juice, so problem solved.
I got my Red Wings, so if it's your time of the month, let the Crimson River flow.
All right. Well, there's our Carmex update. And now let's get to our John. Our John, this day in history, right?
Ooh, nice.
Oh, let's go. I love it. I'm getting this ready. Yada dee, yada da.
Yada dee, yada da, da 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 dee, yada da da da.
Did you guys see Chad today on Rumble?
No.
I think he was a little. I don't. You tell me. You tell me.
Retarded.
Here we are, everybody. How are you? Welcome to Misery, or Mud Shark Loves Misery. Here we are. We're doing it. We're feeling good. Things are
Looking
happening. People are pissed off. They're angry. They're pissed off. They're pointing fingers. They're mad.
Okay.
They're doing shows, but we're doing it. Welcome. We are on two.
This is Baby Mud Shark.
I love it,
pages.
man. We got a show. There's a show here.
Yes.
There's a fucking show that we could fucking do it.
Baby mud shark.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
People are making their predictions right now. They're like, what's going on with the Z-Man? Is he cool? Is he mad? Is he angry? Is he drunk?
It's a great question.
Bring it. I don't care at all at this point. I don't give a fuck. You guys are sheep. But this is not real life, people. This is not real life. It's not. We're fucking around.
That's all.
Yeah.
Life is good. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. You guys are angry. You guys are like, what the fuck is going on? You're mad. I'm having fun.
Thank you.
I hear he stole the car seat converter.
Mini Mud Shark checking in. Thank you.
It's fun. I'm having a good time.
It's tough. Those people always sound so angry. You scream about how much fun it is.
You don't have to be here then.
Why would Dan want to step out on this beauty? Thank you, Dodo. Since you're switching to Carmex, I refuse to spell it correctly. Can I get his F.U. Shuli? Thanks for the laughs. Yeah, I'll find it. Give me a second here.
F.U. Shuli. I'm going to lick Shuli's Jewish twat.
Fuck you, Shuli.
And I'll throw in this bonus. Get ready with the picture, Frog.
Hey, Shuli, do you want to prop my fucking picture up? Call me a retard?
He's gone. We didn't do it. Hurtin' Pink Sock, $3. Thank you.
Frog, are you here?
I think he is. Tell a racist joke if you're here.
Do something offensive.
What do the KKK and Nike have in common?
What?
They both make a run faster.
You know what, dude? Just so out of line.
Mike cracking up makes me Mr. Liberal. Mr. Liberal.
Yeah, exactly. I'd have thought he'd be on my side with this.
Why would I be on your side? You're telling racist jokes.
Yeah. Hitler, relax.
Yeah. Even though he's a professional comic, comedy doesn't come first. His morals do. Carmex Sex Pest confirmed. Hey, who isn't?
Rub your pussy lips all over my face. Oh, yeah.
I've never heard a guy go, I'll lick the UTI out of you. What do you think of that?
What do you got? I'll eat it out of your pussy.
For the Carfax, thank you, TK Buffalo. That's for you, Mike. Oh,
Wow.
look at that. We hit it.
Don't tell
Nice. All the music sounds like shit. The Dabbleverse is just a giant study in abnormal psychology.
Yep.
You ain't kidding, sister. You ain't kidding. All right. Let's get into some John. This day in history. This was how long ago?
This is a year ago yesterday.
A year ago yesterday. Guess what? We're being sued a year ago yesterday.
Wow.
Let's go and watch and the good times back when it was just fake lawsuits, you know?
Everybody knows that.
That's right. Everybody knows that. Don't cross the Duke.
Well, not everybody.
Apparently,
You
there are
showed
a lot
us.
of people who are crossing the Duke. I mean, according to the shit where everybody is. Got people in New York crossing the Duke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Anyway, a lot to talk about. So much.
But that
So
wasn't
much.
it, apparently. That's not one of the talking points, what he just opened his show with.
Much in so little time. Let's do something. Let's see.
I hope he has the same ending as Christopher Reeve does.
He looks like Elvis after like a 3-hour like Vegas concert.
This is what he looked like when he died shitting on the toilet.
That should be good. And then we'll try this.
One thing that never crosses, my big lobster toes.
he was coming off very lispy.
There we go. Much better. Much better. There
Now,
we
if you
go.
remember from the package of the day before this, when he had what looked like our YouTube channel behind him, he had to move out of the way. So Quadfather helped him out by making this.
All part of a killer bit Quadfather was doing. Everybody's still talking about it to this day.
The Shuli work. Yeah, all this kind of started like, you know.
You guys get it? From the Shuli Network to the Shuli work?
No big deal, sir. Just a little basic graphic design. No problem.
But he couldn't be bothered changing the screen. It still says at the Shuli Network. He couldn't be bothered changing that.
Well, he's
Right,
not
well,
he's not getting paid for it.
And he's always helped us. So, you know.
Shit Network is a network of featuring no comedy and lots of fake laughter. You ain't fucking kidding. But I don't know if I could look at that fucking mug that long.
He's sweating. He wants me so bad. Look at him.
That fucking mug is going to annoy
I believe they call that a putum.
that putum's going to annoy me.
Shit out of me. Look at that fucking guy.
Annoy.
Oh, boy.
Such an
Let me
idiot.
see if I have a better one. I mean,
Gonna annoy and
I
outannoy.
had one other one.
Let me see.
Rabbi Shuli.
Oh, Mike, sorry. What were you saying?
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Unmute yourself, Mike. You've been muted this whole time.
Why was I?
The best is seeing someone silently go, fuck.
Ah,
You know,
fuck, man.
that's the best.
I remember doing that.
That was a
you haven't
long one
turned-
too. He was like,
Yeah, you were really breaking something down, and
you saw him bringing it home too. He was like,
Well, it was the cure for.
"Yeah, we don't want it."
yeah, he gave you the cure for cancer. We all missed it because we had to be dickheads about it.
Yeah. Now, I was saying that he's looking at your picture and he's complaining that he has to look at your ugly face.
Right.
The perfect time to come up with a few jokes about that face, because listen, there's plenty to make fun of there.
Sure. And he had it in advance. So
Right.
it's not like he didn't have time to come up with something.
But he's got nothing. Just look at it.
What are you eating rocks for lunch with those teeth?
I just don't know if I can fucking look at that thing.
Okay.
Let me see.
Go ahead. Do a joke, John.
Oh, this one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's my joke. I'll change backgrounds.
Hold on, okay. All right. That's all right. There. There.
Now that's a face that Schindler wouldn't have saved.
All right.
There you go.
I think this is better because I don't have to look at that fucking face. The Shuli work. That's too low, though. Yeah, whatever.
He's more
Maybe we'll
comfortable
have to go
looking
back
at
to that
it.
fucking face.
Can we use that?
Anyway, how's everybody doing today?
You know what's
I am doing.
interesting, Shuli,
What, buddy?
is he's using your image to make money here, therefore violating your right to publicity.
Not only that, but I don't believe he's a legitimate news network or source, and they are the only ones that are allowed to do parody, according
Exactly.
to Tabitha Benedict.
And he's using our logo, by the way.
Hello.
No, that's the Subaru logo.
Suzuki, Zen. Suzuki.
Sorry, I'll see myself out.
They didn't, yeah. They got no peripheral. They didn't see us coming, and I got the deal right from under their nose. It's ours now.
Fine, it is the hypocrisy police. Now, I just got off the phone with
My mom.
with my lawyers.
Oh.
And this is, look, man.
My lawyer,
you
both lawyers were on the phone. They were,
Yeah.
they were sharing the phone.
One lawyer's in mergers and acquisitions. The other lawyer gets me to push delivery men off my porch. So we should have this wrapped up in no time.
you can't make defamatory claims. My record is pure and clean. So, these guys, because I alleged, now I don't have 100% proof It's
might as well
my opinion. It's my feeling. That the shit
Feelings. Nothing more than feelings.
network is faking views, super chats, and gifted memberships. Now,
slander.
we have a bunch of reasons why we believe so.
Get ready to see none of those.
Well, this will come in handy on that $300,000 that he wants to get. If
Absolutely.
this is all fake anyway,
right?
Have been documented not only by me but by a lot of other people, including Mr. Brennan and including Derek and so many other shows that
His
are accusing
his legal team, Kevin Brennan and Quadfather.
Right.
Shit network of the
We'll be representing Mr. Melendez in this court case, Your Honor, sir. My honor.
Oh, the court doesn't have a ramp. All right, I'll see you guys when it's over. I'll be out here.
same thing. So, like this person, the Quadfather, my man. Hey, Quad.
What up, bro?
Yeah, I like this. I just don't feel like looking at his face the whole show. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I can only be hard for so long.
That's why I sent you the other one too, just in case it doesn't have his face on it. So I wondered if you wanted to.
Position, Quad. Hold on. I mean, look, it is a nice juxtaposition when you have this handsome face of mine next to this fucking.
I mean,
ugly
this guy's like an Auschwitz IV. You know what I mean?
Right, right. So far, the only joke, and I use the word joke loosely, is the ugly motherfucker. That's what he just said.
It is kind of. It is kind of good, isn't it, Derek?
Yeah,
I know. Well, I know. Well, apparently they're allowed to do everything, but I'm not allowed to do anything because if I do, they start trying to blackmail me.
How did we blackmail him?
I don't know, but Susanna got blackmailed.
Which is another
in the episode where you alluded to the fact that you're talking to someone in his inner circle, you may have said something along the lines of, if he doesn't stop using people's families and his backgrounds and things like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
That you would release whatever you had, you know.
So more bullshit, more made up bullshit.
Is this in response to the Mike's Aussie graphic in the background with all the rigmarole?
It does come up, believe it or not.
There were so many dumb stages of this show. Going back and doing a retrospect of just how dumb things have been on this show with this idiot. It's crazy.
Another. Would you say it's nefarious activity, or even would you even allege that it's criminal activity? I mean, are you allowed to say, if you don't do this, then we're going to do that?
John, I'm not Perry Mason just because I'm in a wheelchair.
That was Ironside.
Ironside. Yeah. Whatever.
Same shit.
Right.
Shit, where I could afford attorneys, especially in Alabama. It's not a big deal to me.
I can afford attorneys that have been to prison.
Okay. I have a very large stock portfolio.
He's the best.
My team of lawyers.
Yeah. I've said it before, but he is that villain that gives away his entire plan right before the spy escapes.
Dude,
you know,
the most annoying thing it has to be for his lawyers is he just goes on live and just tells all the stuff that he's going to do to them. They're like, don't say anything, just wait.
Yep.
So the shit you're doing right now, you know, that you're accusing me of committing multiple crimes. Now, I have never been arrested in my life, and I've never.
Just because you didn't get caught doesn't mean you didn't commit crimes, Johnny.
That is true.
Gotten even a DUI. So, Quad, how is he allowed to make?
Sure. Did I almost get arrested for this mustache shave that I did? Yeah, sure.
These allegations.
Me and Jimmy Savile, two good guys. You know, we never got caught.
Oh, that was the other thing we learned today is that he taught Oscar how to shave when Oscar was younger.
No.
Oh, it was
Knight had a
Knight had a shave.
Sorry, Knight. Sorry.
Red.
But okay.
He called her. Called
Her
him.
shave her pussy.
No, it's not that. It's just like Knight had experience in shaving before. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
But again, he's got to take the gold medal for everything.
And think he can get away with it.
He's not.
I was talking to my private investigator, and because I needed the shitwayer's address and everything, because he's going to be, and his phone number, because he's going to be contacted,
and his father's phone number.
Yeah,
He's going to get served. Is that what's going to happen? He's going to get served with papers here soon.
You'll see. But I'm just going to say that, like, my PI was just like, John, while you were on the air with Quad, your views went to like 1,200, and you didn't buy them. Somebody did. We could only assume it's Fildo. We could only assume that. We don't know as a fact.
Well, the one thing that really makes sense is the only two networks I've really seen get views bought for them while they were live is your show and MLC. And which channels does the shitware hate the most? Yours and MLC. So isn't it a coincidence that those are the only times that happens?
Yeah.
Well played.
Wow. These two detectives, there's no getting away with anything.
Yeah, nobody else thinks I'm a jerk on the internet.
Right. Here's what makes total sense. The word jewelry. What's the first three letters? All right, we'll get back to that. Got it.
Here's the thing, though. They always say how you don't pay me anything. So how do I have all this money to be buying views for Stuttering John and Kevin Brennan?
How do any of us have money? Yeah. None of us make anything. It's all fake.
I think it was shitway sending me all that food.
Yeah. Next thing you're gonna tell me in this audience that the tote board isn't real that we've been holding up.
Yeah, 2 million.
Thank you.
$2 million.
John, did you ever take a look on the back of a $1 bill and you look at the pyramids with the eye on it and you think to yourself, maybe there's a conspiracy there with Shuli buying you numbers?
9/11's just unplugging from the Matrix, you know.
By me alleging and or you alleging that he's buying,
I allege.
Yeah, we're not accusing him of committing a crime. It's not illegal to inflate your numbers. I mean,
no, it's just shady practice. It's not illegal. It's just shitty way to do business.
So, in other words, I can get away with it, but I just don't have these guys' respect at the end of the day.
Tell you, Shuli doesn't have a leg to stand on. Or can I bring that back for a second?
That's not going to age well.
Literally shitty, like the shitware.
That's all we're alleging, but we're not accusing him of committing crimes. And he has gone from accusing me of committing multiple crimes along with Silent Mike. Silent Mike, you're just as accountable.
Thank you. Finally. What? Now I'm in agreement with John.
I like it. I was agreeing with him up to now.
Get this idiot.
Cancel those Quad Father shirts.
I've thought this too. I wonder why Quad went with a bookshelf background. Yeah, I've always thought that. Yeah. Oh, John, I'll be right there. I got to set up in my study.
Yeah. You know what books that I never read? The ones on the top. Just mainly the ones on the bottom shelf I like.
So is Bob. And by the way, Bob, what happened to this only being like it's just done to be funny? Don't remember when this was supposed to be? Wasn't it supposed to be
always funny? Always funny.
Never personal, always funny. Wasn't that their slogan?
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care if they're saying, "Oh, it's because we were showing a muttering J tweet." It doesn't matter. The image is still there.
Oh, okay. So the fact that the image was posted from somebody that's not us, that doesn't matter.
And posted by somebody that he constantly refers to how great he is. He posted this about the shitwayer and that about Karl, and Muttering Jay's been very helpful to me, except the time that he was tweeting pictures of your fucking kid.
Thank you.
You could qualify it any way you want, shitwayer. That image is still there. Okay?
Mm-hmm. You know where else that image still is? Vice. $300. That's what you sold that image to Vice for, along with the hate tweet.
I mean, we just saw it on the Tortoise and the Hare for nothing.
Thank you. Yeah.
For a beer. He
Yeah.
fucking talked to, like, he brought up his trans kids on the show where nobody was asking him anything about his trans kids.
And telling trans jokes.
Yeah.
Right.
Two of them.
Yeah. The two he got in trouble with from his kid, who said, Dad, this isn't, I don't dig this. You shouldn't be doing jokes like this. And remember he said, apparently. That was the word he used.
I apparently did this.
Yeah, and then the whole rest of the discussion was how difficult and trying this is a time for John.
For him. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a fact, Jack. And then what show for about a month put up a picture of my mother
No,
with
it's more like
whips
3 months.
and handcuffs and KY jelly and a video camera.
3 months.
And Jay Leno was in it too.
Jay Leno, you forget Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible 1.
I think most of the Harlem Globetrotters at one point.
There was a few. Metal Arc was definitely there. Curly.
Was Reverend Al Sharpton there, or was I just imagining that?
Yeah, he was there.
He was there because he'd lost a bunch of weight. He looked weird. I remember that. Or maybe
I want you to put your pussy on my face, Asa.
It might have been Al Roker. I could be. You know.
I'll eat that yeast infection or whatever you need.
There's a great photo of Willard Scott not being allowed into the green room with Aussie and everybody else. Vince McMahon was there.
It was a DEI hire. I'm not going to lie to you.
You might have to dig that. You might have to dig that up.
Bill Cosby.
We might Cosby, of course. Of course, Cosby. Oh, Stephen Hawking. How can we forget about him?
Which show?
Yeah, the Shuli Network and Mike Morse specifically. He thought it was real funny, huh?
Yeah, but how is that never personal? You're attacking an 87.
What is he, a clown? Does he amuse you?
10-year-old woman who's done.
I think you might fall under questioning, John.
No, Anthony. He's a big boy. He knows what he said.
Nothing. Apparently, Lady K is selling merch or sold merch in Bedbugamania with my image
your face on it. I saw the picture of the T-shirt with your face on it.
That's not allowed either. That's not allowed. These guys are involved in so much shit that they're not allowed to be doing. Yet they do it. So these guys are all hypocrites.
Well, no, I guess not, because we don't see what we're doing as illegal or wrong. So how does that make us a hypocrite? We're just doing what needs to be done, if you will.
They're all fucking hypocrites, and I don't give a shit. Whatever this fucking shitway is going to accuse me of, he better be 100%. He better be fucking sure, corroborate.
Oh, I'm sure it came out of your mouth, stupid. That's how much I know it's accurate. You're the one who said it, you big dope.
Who's stupid enough to say that?
Yeah.
Everything else. He better have an arrest.
What's that, Zen?
Look at that goiter. That's
Yeah.
full blown.
Yeah.
Ooh,
He's flaring up. He's getting angry.
Yeah,
You know?
he's like a frilled lizard. Like,
It's like that shit from Jurassic Park that spits in Newman's face. That's what he's
Like a
turning into.
like a bullfrog during mating season.
This was the beginning of the end for John. He's melting down. Oh, yeah.
All right, so he never had that surgically removed, whatever that thing is.
His name's Derek.
No. Yeah. So what was that it's not there now? Or at least when we last saw him. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of medical shit going on with John that's
Agreed. Agreed. But here's what my take on all the medical shit happening. It's the lifestyle that's causing all this shit to flare up and to happen.
Right.
Record. He better have fucking because
he better have audio recordings. What? Oh, he does.
What?
Because I know I don't have an arrest record. I mean, you know, I even asked my PI to double.
Do I
check
even arrest Rick?
to make sure? So whatever these accusations are,
How do you not know? How do you not know you were never arrested?
I drive home pretty drunk most of the time, so
Boy,
you know.
That is a sign. That is a sign of a real alcoholic. I had asked somebody if I had an arrest record.
Yeah, it's like fuck, man.
and why, you know? So he's blackmailing me. If you don't, what does he want me to do before he?
Wait a minute, you're accusing me of blackmailing you, and you don't even know what my demands are, idiot.
This intel that's going to chase me off of the internet for good. What is it?
He's really big.
Boy, I was really wrong about that, huh?
Big with that. He just says like, yeah, you just need to come out and tell everyone what you did, John. Just you come out and tell everyone what you did, and we'll let it all go. It's like, what?
And what was great about that plan is we already had audio of him telling us exactly what he did. So if he agreed to it, great. If not, you're still going to hear what he did from him.
Yeah, if he agreed to it, maybe he'd been able to strike a deal with you or something. Maybe get a kickback or some sort of.
Not necessarily that, but it does take the you know, it does take it down a peg. Like if he were to go on and go, here's what I told her, blah blah blah, and just says all this shit.
Oh, right. Takes the wind out of your sails.
Takes it right. Yeah. So, but he would never do that.
No,
Can never be wrong.
AI. He said it was AI. It wasn't even me. They were
First
able
it's
to
AI. Now he wants $600,000 for it.
Right. That's
I
why
don't know.
That's why he hired a lawyer that dabbles in AI fitness and health.
AI mergers and acquisitions.
Yeah.
So I
don't know.
Real quick, I asked Chat GPT what could cause a giant lump on your neck that comes and goes. And one of the things
look at that. Selling your house to your mom for $10. Who knew?
Swallowing your pride. Blocked however you say it. Salivary duct.
I'm sorry, what?
What is it?
It's pronounced salivary.
Go ahead.
Ducts, often from stones, often from chronic alcoholism.
Hello.
Well, you're telling me that Stuttering John has salivary gland issues?
Get out of here.
Yeah.
The guy that looks like an infinity pool on a rooftop during an earthquake, that guy? Get out of here.
That was good. Put him somewhere. There you go.
I love when he guesses what he has done that Shuli knows about. He ends up telling on himself. Yeah, he did. Yep. There was a couple times where he did that, where he ended up revealing something because he assumed that's what we were going to go with. I can't think of what those things were. Maybe somebody in chat. Salisbury glands. All right, let's go.
What did I do? Shit, where did I speed? You know, did I double park? I mean, what
is your crime? Being more successful and better at everything? I don't know. Maybe that's the crime.
Talented? Is that my crime? You know, I'm looking forward. Like he thinks like I'm somehow scared. I'm not scared.
He's scared.
I'm not scared because you're setting yourself up for a big legal problem.
Sure.
Any attorney will tell you that.
Sure. Yep. Remember the attorney you talked to that you sent to do this the first time and he ended up calling you a moron?
Well, believe it or not, Shuli, that's the attorney to which he is referring when he says he's talking to. Like, think of the timing. This is early June. You guys talked to that guy in like July before DabbleCon.
And I don't remember the guy's name, but he was such a nice guy. And really, you could tell he's good at what he does because he's got a good bullshit detector. And once he heard some of the facts, immediately, I've told the story before, but he calls me like a day or two later. He goes, I talked to John. We should really do a whole retrospect on this whole time frame because if you remember, he comes on and he announces that he's no longer going to be talking about family. And he like puts out this edict of like, I'm not going to trash anybody. I can't stop super chats, but, you know, And he calls me up and he's like, it's all worked out. I got him to agree. It's not going to happen. And while I'm on the phone with him, he's talking about my dead mom. And I go, yeah, he's talking about my dead mom again. He goes, right now? I said, yeah. I said, yeah. And he goes, I'll call you back. And he just hangs up. That was great. Really nice guy.
Any attorney, you can't start making defamatory statements. Now they're adding blackmail to it. Now they're fucking trying to blackmail me and say if I have till June 12th. Well, shitware. Now you're blackmailing me. And
oh my God,
me,
is that really the day that you said, Shuli?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember.
That's fucking crazy. Hold on, let me look at this thing again.
Yeah, you have till this June 12th.
Yeah.
June 11th. How weird.
Ooh.
So you're watching the lamest episode of X-Files ever.
You know what date I hate the most? Juneteenth.
Don't get him started, please.
A walks into a bar with a parrot on his shoulder. Bartender asks, "Hey, where'd you get that?" Parrot says, "Africa."
Thank you.
Believe me, you will be hearing from my attorney this week. That's a fact, Jack. Just know that it's coming. I am telling you it's coming because I'm not going to sit back and take this. This Dabbleverse was supposed to be about just goofing around, right, Bob? Wasn't it just having fun and kidding around? Well, Bob.
That's all it was until you and your lawyer buddy got all dirty with everybody and started bringing up people's families. That's on you guys. That ain't on us. All we ever did was bust this dude's balls about how shitty his show is and how fucking what a goof he is. That's it.
Yeah,
he couldn't take any of it.
People's mothers ended up on his green screen. His PI was digging up personal family stuff. He had pictures of his kid, all that shit.
Yeah, don't think for a second he was bullshitting or lying about having pictures of my kids. He 100% had pictures of my kids. Probably still does. Fucking weirdo.
He said it. He said it.
Bob, now you're looking bad. Now you're looking bad, Bob.
And all the beer can Jerrys and all those dudes, you're all complicit in that shit. You're all okay with that shit. So don't fucking come over here lecturing anybody about anything.
Because now it's not about kidding around anymore. Now it's about attacking somebody. It's about attacking somebody. And that's not funny. That's serious shit. Serious fucking shit.
When my nose starts running, you better start running.
And like, you know, so I didn't even know, but I heard, like, I didn't know this was going on, but my lost interest, like, you know, he put out something and I'm like, I saw it last night. I'm like, what? First he's saying I committed crimes. Then there's
you know what's funny about this, Shuli?
What's that?
Is if you remember the previous package, which was the day before, he references it. So he knows that you said, you know, that you were going to put stuff out and blah, blah, blah. Remember, that's the one where he starts being like, is it dirty deeds? I don't. But now he just says that he just saw the My Lost Interest clip.
Right.
So how is he talking about it the day before?
Right. Now it's all vague. He's like, I don't remember how I just somehow my eyes, it was in my timeline or something. Yeah.
You know, and then there's someone from New York who's their mole.
Yeah. What do you think about all that part of it? He was alluding to having an inside source, someone that you talk to on a regular basis that
multiple.
You obviously are getting tricked into saying stuff. I don't even know what was he alleging exacely. And you were saying you only have a few friends up in New York.
Let me talk, Wi-Fi.
No, I have about
no. Derek, sit down. I got. Oh, you all right? I got this.
That you talk to about like stuff that you would information that's that you would trust them with.
Can your chair go? Can your chair go a little bit lower? I don't like you being taller than me.
Everybody's taller than him.
Straight.
Gives a shit is my brother, Hitman Dan, and maybe my nephew. So I know they had communication with my nephew. who really doesn't want to be involved in any of this shit.
Or involved with me.
Yeah. Yeah. When they get outed, they tend to not want to be a part of this shit.
You're talking about Fat Chris?
Yeah.
If my nephew is,
and again, your nephew didn't walk into this thing. You brought him into this fucking thing. You offered to pay him money to draw pictures, goofing on my wife and my kids. That was your bit.
Right.
You took credit for it. You loved it. You complimented the artist. And then what happened? We knew for months that he was your artist and didn't say a word, didn't dox him, didn't say a word. You guys remember how it became public? This idiot showed his email yet again. And right there was an email from Chris, his nephew, with pictures of, the cartoon pictures that he would draw.
Right. And in context now, in retrospect, is that he will not pay anybody anything, but that he paid for.
Yes. And he ripped him off too. He wasn't even really paying him well.
Right. Yeah. No, I wouldn't have done it for that. I did it for free.
Well, you're a professional. If somebody says, I need you to goof on this guy's wife and kids, you're going to throw him a decent number.
I'm there. Maybe I'll put a couple here in the Discord. Let's see.
Giving him any information, it would not behoove my nephew to do that, because that's going against, never choose sides against the family. And
yeah, 100%.
That would not bode well with anybody in my family, anybody, including my mother, who's been incredibly good to my nephew. So, and I'm not accusing my nephew because I don't think he would ever do that.
Remember, John, blood first.
That's right. That's right.
Blood in, blood out.
That would not bode well for the whole family, knowing that someone in my family was trying to aid a guy who attacks my mother on a regular basis. So, I mean, I don't anticipate that my nephew would be that stupid. Because he's not, and I love my nephew dearly.
The Melendez.
He literally just called him stupid, and then realized what he did. He goes, "Because he's not. He's not stupid.
Because he's watching this."
Right.
But they're making these allegations, and they're obviously trying to get into my head.
Oh yeah, Chris, thank you. And his nephew would come into the chat and say the memberships were fake. Yeah.
Because this is like straight from the Lady K playbook. Try and fucking get in my head. It's not getting in my head in a way that I give a shit of what they're gonna fucking allege or accuse me of. What it is getting into my head about is I got to call a fucking lawyer, which I did, and I have on retainer. See, Quad, these guys think that I have no money, and I don't know why they're under this premise. John's Neglected Cat is pretty damn good at
I
reporting.
don't know why they're under this premise. God damn it! You keep.
Welcome home, Mike.
Yeah, I wrote down a couple that you missed when you were in Europe.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I wouldn't do that shit.
Do you have them?
No. No.
And he just reported for the month of May, I made over $14,000. So you think that I'm going to balk at paying an attorney to sue Shuli?
You don't even give money to your children. What, you're going to give money to an attorney? The only money you spent on an attorney, John, is the money you spent because of your pal Vince, you fucking dummy. He conned you into thinking it was a real lawsuit and you spent money. But then again, that's what you get for trying to take somebody's livelihood. I don't like the fucking guy. I'm never going to work with him or talk to him again, but I'm not going to try and fuck up his livelihood. He'll do that. I don't have to worry about it. But John has to fucking... Yep. He's a guy who tries to go for the kill shot and misses every time. Every time.
I'm not. I'm going to sue. So this motherfucker better shut his fucking mouth and retract this shit quickly. But I know he's going to be too smart.
You know how you fight blackmail? With a threat.
To do that. And he's going to double down and continue to
I thought Quad was going to get up and walk away for a second. I'm like, what? Now we got a bit.
Issue these attacks. Well, then we go into a legal battle. Oh yeah, yeah. And I have a stock portfolio, and I have a pension, and I have various other sources of income, annuities. Like all of this shit. These guys, they think I'm broke. I mean, I pretty much put half down on my house. So like, which I could always do
and pretty soon half of it will be gone.
Well, if you weren't broke, then why'd you just put half down on your house?
Yeah.
Right.
I got no money.
Tommy.
A moron puts half down on a house.
His brags are just as retarded as him. Fernum, add Tan Mom to that mix with Karmic. Epic. Dude, that gives me an idea. We should get her on the show and have Karmic, Joey C, and one other person and do like a dating game. We'll play her clips of the guys and see,
I like
and see if she likes them. Who would she pick?
Yeah, but you'd have to put your real retard wrangling boots on for that one.
You get the TikTok with the face,
deep fake filters.
Yeah.
The Snapchat filters.
The kid from Bad Santa who's allergic to bees and got stung. That one on TikTok. I wonder who she would pick. I kind of like this Carmack story.
If I had to. So I don't know what the fuck these guys are. I mean, this is just getting to be a little fucking cray-cray, if you ask me.
Totally cray. Totally cray-cray. 100% cray-cray.
But he thinks like, and this is all because he's butthurt.
New Mexico, Kulai guy. Yeah, get him. This gentleman recorded a message for you, Patricia. It's like, hey, little Kulai. Oh my God, that was so sweet.
Oh, there's blackmail.
That's John getting blackmail.
That's funny.
Because we've called him out for the fucking work. And just
it's funny.
Wait, Chris, I'm not asking these guys to come on. We'll just play your clips. Well, it's all good.
What reaction we got out of him too, because we brought it up for 3 days and he did like 4 or 5 days of shows on it so far, and he has to stop talking about it.
But
so obviously we struck a nerve with him, huh?
But he hasn't denied it. That's the problem. He's like,
he said, so what if we are doing it? So what if we are?
Yeah,
that's almost like
but
almost like an admission, or he's fine with it.
Yeah, he's not saying it's not true. So which is it then?
Or proving that it's not true, even worse.
Can you just admit it on record, please?
It would be real simple to prove it.
It'd be very easy to prove it.
Can you prove nothing happened? No.
But again, we don't know. We're not 100% sure, Quad. I mean,
no. Like we said, we can prove all the ways that he possibly could be doing it. I actually have a guy making a video of, like he was saying, they showed how you could buy him through Argentina money, but they didn't actually do it. So we're going to make a video of it being purchased and done. So that's
smart, and put that on your YouTube channel. YouTube loves that. That's good. Good thinking, man.
Smart.
That will be coming too. So that still doesn't prove that they do it, but it shows that it's very easy to do.
All we're doing is making an allegation, but not a criminal one. We are saying if something is rotten in Denmark.
Hey, you talking about me again, John?
We can make an allegation like, here's what I think. I think John jams his finger up his bloody ass. Then he takes it out and he
sucks on it.
He sucks on it.
Yeah.
It's an allegation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like him to prove that he doesn't do that.
Right.
So John, come back just for that. Just prove to us that you don't stick your finger up your bloody ass, take it out, and then lick it.
And while you're licking it, say, "I've been a bad boy." that is an allegation.
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of funny to watch this back now that we know that like Quadfather has PDF allegations against him? We know he was arrested for breaking into cars. He seems like he's on a pretty fucking high wheelchair here. for somebody that has all that shit being said about him.
I feel no pain.
1800
below the waist.
Right. From a certain quadrant down.
Yet the chat is moving in a snail's pace, and he gets only a few likes. Now, I don't ask for likes. I don't say hit the like button. I've never said it. I don't think I ever have, Quad. Have you ever heard me say don't forget to hit the like button?
I don't want to brag, but nobody ever liked me.
So, I could be mistaken. I mean, I'm not.
I could be mistaken. I yet to know what love or even like feels like. So
I want to know what like is.
I want you to blow me.
Maybe one time in the past, my cameo in Private Parts was the funniest part of the whole fucking movie.
Wow. I mean, the balls, the nerve, the nerve. Oh,
talk about giving a dog a bone and the dog telling you what it tastes like.
Unfucking real. You're welcome, Howard.
Yeah.
Please,
Howard, please let me be in the movie for just a few minutes.
Right. Again, doesn't get the joke that everybody laughed that's his part in the movie, the end credits. And they're laughing. And you made sure to stutter during that, didn't you, Johnny?
Mm-hmm.
Half the audience already left.
Yeah.
The actors there, Amy Asbeck, the the widowed wife of the great John Ritter, she told me that. Stephen Weber told me that. They're like, John, why aren't you doing this? So
physical comedians like Chevy Chase. John Ritter was one of the best for sure.
Oh yeah,
John Ritter,
Three's Company. Yeah, he was great.
I mean,
let me tell you something. When he fell on his head, he got right back up. He was good.
I mean, this thing was a flop. What a flop!
Looked like it to me. I watched a lot of the live streaming through Kevin Brennan's show on Saturday and Friday.
And the stand-up was horrendous. Pat Dixon was so fucked up. He slept through his set and didn't show up. I mean,
no, he's just very mellow on stage. He was awake.
And then everybody's getting bed bugs. And fucking Lady K is fucking.
Karmic, can you just say you're sorry for the pussy?
I will not say I'm sorry, Pat Dixon.
All right.
Doing some fucking
this
crime show.
Which I didn't age well, huh?
No. I'm your friend till the end. Didn't he send you edibles? Later, John. I'll see you later, man.
And everything was just super hack. And Lady K's wife was looking worse than ever. And it was just like and Fatty Patty with that back.
Family. He goes right after the family. What does Jenny Jingles have to do with this at all?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And I'm boiling eggs, so let me just turn them off.
I'm boiling eggs.
It doesn't smell terrible enough in here. So I'm gonna take it up a notch.
It's like I'm working on a Yankee Candle, but with farts.
Right.
Now, if Quad was really doing a work, right? Wouldn't this have been the time to pull it off? Because John's not there to take him out of the stream. So whatever the shit porn bombing could have just gone on until YouTube shut the stream down.
Yeah. Just fucking, I don't know, do something. Put shit in your hand and smear it on your face. I don't know. I mean, really get the goof out there.
Quad, are you shitting on my podcast?
The minute I turn my head, somebody's shitting on my podcast.
Yeah, for John, boiled eggs is an air freshener.
It really is. This Febreze.
Yeah.
And it's fucking, it always happens. I sweat.
What are you talking? What is he talking about?
He's talking to his eggs. Give him a second.
Yeah, it always happens.
You guys are so white today. It's good to see you.
Yeah. Oh, I crack you guys up, huh?
Let me take that. Let me just get a fucking cup.
Just imagine the shit porn that could have been going on
Oh my God. He could have been juggling shit live on the air since I mean,
I was taught by the super heavyweight kickboxing champion in the world.
Swallow.
Jordan Jackson, thanks for the $5. Baby boy can't get it up anymore and has to call the man and ask about their hog size. Maybe you should ask your. Okay, I gotta remember to fucking read the whole thing.
he goes, I gotta remember to read the whole thing. Oh,
Dude, who was that? He's done. Goodbye. I'm done with the fucking trashing the kids. Fuck you.
Pussy.
I'm turning this show around. We're going back home.
Goodbye.
This is a Barry Wussa, sir.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't need.
That's like, what'd you tell me, Frog? He posted his Trump call on his YouTube channel today.
Yeah, there was a chat that mentioned it. That's going to be coming up when we get to the chats. But yeah, so if you remember, he did this a few months ago too. Same exact thing. Part 1 and part 2 of the Trump phone call on his channel. I think he's doing it to keep the channel active so he doesn't lose monetization. And he's hoping he's getting enough views every time he posts this.
Were the comments good?
No, he had the comments turned off. Sure.
Yeah, he can't share anything.
I don't care.
Your friend of me, Cardiff, made that point today online that he was trying to keep his channel going just by.
If he's not coming back, why?
Right. Why would he do it?
Surprise! My mom's not feeling well.
Yeah, I heard her coughing yesterday. So
we're putting the band back together.
Your fucking money. Leave. Don't come back. You're a fucking idiot. He's, that guy's pissed off because I blocked him on Facebook too, and on Twitter. Jordan Jackson is a fucking racist prick. TJ, member for 4 months. Scola. You're not always right or perfect. None of us are, but I've seen a loser liar big as Shuli. I've never seen a loser liar big as Shuli. I support you so I could watch him fail. Fuck shitware. Well, look, man, how many times has he come up with this shit? But it seems like an incredible pivot to start accusing me of shit when we are alleging that he's faking views, gifted memberships, and super chats.
Yeah, what a weird pivot, huh? To go from like getting accused of doing the fake stuff and then, wait till I tell you what I know about you, John. Wait, it's like, what?
Mr. X, thanks for the bus. Quiet, get off your knees. You're embarrassing yourself.
I can't get on my knees. If I did, I would just be laying on the ground, man. So I don't know what you're talking about.
It's all about you, isn't it, Quad? All about you.
Prove it.
Right.
Talking about.
Kate Meany fucked Jeremy Pivot. Did you know that?
How to call producer Joe a felon? Well, I retracted that. I retracted it when he did get arrested. He got arrested for committing a felony. I had to word it accurately. I didn't get it.
He went from felon to pleading down to less than a felon. Oh boy.
But
sounds like somebody's a little jelly.
Yeah.
Well, wait a
Right,
second.
agree.
Yeah.
You didn't get arrested. He didn't get arrested for committing a felony.
No,
because he didn't get charged with a felony.
Correct.
So that's slander. So,
Welcome to my courtroom where nothing makes sense. The judge is in the house.
Great achievement from Joe, the producer.
Why? But he was arrested for committing a felony. So
that's what I mean. But he pled down to something else. But he did, in fact, commit
first
a
of all,
felony
I didn't plead down to anything else. The charges were dropped. Unlike the crime that you pled guilty to, Quad. You pled guilty to a crime. The charges against me were dropped. And also, you're not guilty of a crime until you're convicted of one. That's what the whole innocent until proving, like you could be arrested for anything.
Yeah.
You're not. Go ahead, Zan, with your racist joke. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, he's not. Come on. He plays this game like he's bothered by it. Meanwhile, backstage, Andy's recording everything he says.
What runs faster than a with a TV? His brother with the Blu-ray player.
Okay, Blu-ray? Like, how old is that joke?
You're dating yourself, buddy.
God.
First place, and there's no alleging that. That's fact.
Well, but that's what I'm saying, and that's why with this, like for him to say, and then even if they sued me for that and said, well, I called him a felon, at least the rebuttal by my attorney would be, my client
is retarded and he doesn't know how to talk well.
Dumb fuck.
Look at that face. This is the guy that's got a team of attorneys supporting him. It's great.
Yeah, like he's McDonald's.
Right.
Heard this guy was arrested for committing a felony, but therefore thought he was a felon.
You retract.
Therefore, that's my favorite thing about cops is these retards try to talk like attorneys when they're getting checked out. What had happened was therefore.
I'm a sovereign citizen.
This is my auntie's car.
A quid pro quo, Your Honor.
Did it just like any good news source would do.
Well, Shuli, I'm giving you till June 12th.
Well, I'm giving you till June 12th.
Your statements before I sue you. Okay?
Okay.
That's my rebuttal to you.
Swallow.
Okay?
Yeah.
You have
What is he chewing? What is he chewing? He hasn't eaten anything.
Yeah, it's literally chewing like mucus and saliva. It's fucking disgusting.
Ew.
Maybe something popped out from between his teeth from like 2 days
Watch
ago.
him blow a spit bubble with whatever spit gum he's chewing.
Pardon me, Quad. I'm chewing my cud.
Yeah. I got 3 stomachs, so I gotta do this.
What's today? The 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. June 7th. I'm giving you till June 7th to retract your statements calling me a criminal and accusing me of committing multiple crimes. Okay?
Indeed.
I am giving you till June 7th before I sue you. But you will be hearing from my attorney before June 7th. You will be hearing from my attorney as early as today. Okay?
All right, John. Well, I have an ultimatum for you. What do you think of this? By July 3rd, if you are not back on the air, the green room photos come back on the show. What do you think of that?
Wow.
What do you think of that? That is and our attorney will call you.
Yeah.
What's his name? Antoine? No, Anthonison.
Our
attorney. No, Shavar Anthonison Esquire, our attorney, will be in contact with you. It may sound like low singing, but that's how he talks. Thank you. Be prepared.
Habeas corpus.
You got to see if there's an update on that cat for me.
If this was all supposed to be fun, right? It's all supposed to be funny.
It's just fun. We're just having fun. It's silly time. Silly.
Good-natured fun. But no,
good-natured ribbing.
No, not with Lady K and Shitway. No, or certainly not with Pocky. And I know you love him, but no.
That's one thing the 800 people in this chat will tell you. Nobody's having fun.
No,
they don't play fair.
Oh,
they go down to the dirt.
Oh, I know that because that's where I sleep. I always run into them down there. Great package.
Yeah. That's great. I love the Quad Father days. That was one of my favorite eras.
Yes. Yes. As far as like a parrot on his shoulder that will just agree with everything, Quad he's up there with Clay. He's great.
It was more like you doing the impression of him was always my favorite.
Yeah, that was great.
Clay was like the little kid running after John because he thought John was so cool. Whereas, Quad could sit there and say this was a work the whole time, but Quad was in awe of this guy having him on his show and people watching and possibly coming over to BYB. It was no work.
There is something about John, like him being on the Howard Stern show and being who he was for years. Like it is kind of if you're into the Stern world.
If
It's
you're a Stern
interesting.
fan, anybody was great to meet. It was exciting. I remember meeting for I met High Pitch Eric. I think that was one of the first people I met. And I was excited about that.
Yeah. But he's like
that wears off quick though.
Yeah.
Oh my God! The second you give him your phone number, it's him and John are the same. Don't give him your phone number ever.
Are you gonna eat that?
Dan Catalano, thank you very much, my friend. As always, I hope you're well. Rob Johnson with a $2.99 super sticker. Thank you. Jumped on late. Why does Stuttering John have a pic of Ari Shaffir behind him? Yeah, that was weird. I'm far behind. Answer the question of why he loves to sue in June. It's summertime drinking. Summertime and drinking doubles. Therefore, his booze budget doubles, and he is broke.
Oh yeah. And also, suing kind of rhymes with June, so you can write a song about it.
And probably the more intoxicated he gets, the more he thinks about suing and all this shit. And
I'll make $1 million.
I got litigious beer muscles. The great, the one, the only Dill Dog. What is this? Like in the womb? In the womb for Mike?
I think that comes up later. I think he meant womb broom.
Oh,
yeah,
like in the womb, groom, aka womb broom.
Yeah,
we call it a cum catcher around here.
Yeah, I'm late. Did you guys already talk about John's channel coming back to life today? Yes, Frank, we did. Thank you for the 25 months. Thank you, Dingus.
Okay.
How do you make 60 without getting his head caved in? He probably did. There's just nothing in there to hurt, A thought to ponder: if Stud Joe was still on every day, would Tom Myers be his co-host by now? Perhaps former co-host. Whoever his co-host would be former co-host after a while. That's number one. Stuttering John trying to say we got bed bugs in Vegas. How dare you? Well, maybe at the Siegel Suites. Oh, hey, Zenny.
Oh, hey, LaTanya.
Take back the night. You never walk alone. Thank you, Bubba. Had a horrible toothache before the stream, and it's gone. Thank you.
Ooh, excellent.
Thank you. This show is now menthol flavored, so that helps with toothaches. Shuli, any chance you could hook up Tan Mom with Lenny? It's worth a shot, yeah.
I would love to see those two talk. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tell me more about your car troubles. Really, Mike? He served you up a good one there, huh, Dodo?
Yeah.
And what do we got here? Randy, Mike, did you go choochie hunting?
Choochie? I wasn't in Florida. I was in Europe.
Yeah. Looks like Florida. Great show, and it's been a great ride for the last few years. Been here since the start. Remember the shoes and the Shuli show. Yes. Thank you, Devin. Appreciate your support. 23 months and then some. Yeah, thank you very much. All right. I think we're good, ladies and gentlemen. We will be doing a little blunder action for you tomorrow, I think. So for all you Tier 1 members, you signed up tonight or you gifted, thank you. Thank you very much. Lenny is confirmed for tomorrow.
Boom. And I'm making a
7
call
p.m.
now. Stuttering John has 2 toes on his left foot. And prove me wrong, John.
You have till June 12th.
Yes.
Thank you.
You camel-toed.
Did Lenny just text you now? Just now?
Yes.
At 10:30 he was up?
You want to hear something even crazier, dude? I wake up the other night. Sorry, not the other night. At 3:06 a.m. my time, which is 4:06 a.m. his time, I get a missed call from Lenny. I'm like, what the fuck?
Sorry, I was out fighting crime.
Sorry, I got too close to a dragon figurine and it dragon dialed you.
Let's remember to ask him why that
Yes.
happened.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow, Wednesday, little Rico with Lenny, and all of your calls, questions, and comments. We'll have some KB. What?
Standing on a stool with a rope around his neck, and he's like calling you his last hope. you're not calling
Hey,
back.
I'm all here for you, just not at 4 a.m., dude.
Yeah, I got you.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, I had a 8-foot long rope and a 7-foot high ceiling, so it didn't work.
That would be his luck. All right, we'll update you on Shavar. We'll have a Frog's TikTok segment tomorrow. We'll have another goal game, all kinds of goodies. Thank you for watching the Uncle Rico Show. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Shout out to the boys in the back. Great job.
That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. Grab one more beer and shout out, Skull! Good. Bye.
Okay. Are you ready? Oh, 1 out of 2. Fuck.